And we're back, y'all. We're back with another week of NFL picks. We are in week 9, y'all. Week 9. Spotlight Sports Talk. We are here. Definitely subscribe to our channel. If this is your first time at our page, we would suggest that you subscribe and hit that alert button. And like us on all social medias, which would be in the description. But we got Nakia, we got Dante here, a.k.a. he said he's going undefeated. We'll see what happened with that. We'll see what happens with that. So we're about to get into week 9 picks. How y'all felt about week 8?
I was cool with it.
Be in the background. I'm sorry.
Hush.
Week 8 was cool though. It was a lot of interesting. It was. I'm gonna just say interesting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just know, I told y'all that Carolina was going to beat Baltimore. I told y'all this. Nobody wanted to believe me. Carolina plays better at home against the number 1 defense, and they put up what, almost 30-something points? Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say.
Denver almost pulled it off. I would have had the only one pick, but it's okay. They only lost by 10.
God, if it wasn't for Todd Montgomery and his goddamn fumble, the Packers, my upset pick would have been great. Oh my God.
What I tell you,
Pick Green Bay is
ready to lose yet, man. I told you they wasn't ready to lose yet. And I like how the man Todd Gurley will fuck Vegas up with that shit.
I'm telling you, if Aaron Rodgers would have had a chance, the Packers would have won that game. The Packers would have won that game.
As you see, Montgomery is no longer a Packer.
Yeah, he's a Baltimore Raven now. I wonder where they gonna put him at in there. With all they got the boy Javaris Allen and then Alex Collins as a background. So as the backfield.
Look, is he going to his natural position as a receiver?
Well, who knows?
They got him running back.
You know, he can play whatever. So with that being said, AFC North game, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, division game.
So I don't like the way the Ravens are playing right now. And I felt like they was exposed by Carolina last week, having DJ Moore go off as a rookie against this top defense.
I just picked him up too.
I picked Pittsburgh to win this game. Why? Because I understand that Big Ben got a fractured finger on his left hand, but it's not his throwing hand, so I'm not really concerned. James Conner is a beast. Le'Veon, who? Don't need no damn Le'Veon there. That's just me. You don't need no Antonio Brown is still one of the top 5 receivers in this game. Defense is playing better. I got to go with the Steelers. You just don't know what you're going to get from Flacco from week to week. I just don't know. They got that lucky win over – they got the they had a – well, I think it was they beat the Saints, did they? No, the Saints beat them, right? So that's 2 losses in a row. That's 2 back-to-back losses. So I'm going with Pittsburgh. I really like Pittsburgh here, just the running game alone. I like Pittsburgh better.
Yeah, I picked Pittsburgh too. For real, I don't even think that it was Carolina that exposed Baltimore. I think it was New Orleans for real. You know? But I don't know. I agree with you, man. I like how the Steelers playing, and I don't like how the Ravens playing. You know, like first half of the season, the Ravens was playing pretty decent. You know, but I don't know. It's just something. It's something about them that taking 2 losses back to back. That to me, that says a lot more. You know what I'm saying, than what it is. And then Steelers have a bye week last week.
No, they played Cleveland.
Oh yeah, they did play Cleveland. Oh yeah, they punished them. And then Big Ben, I think Big Ben and Aaron Rodgers, they play better hurt than any other quarterback in the league, probably in history. So with him being hurt like that, that don't even phase. It could be a throwing hand. It still wouldn't phase. You know, but you know, like you said, I mean, my man James Conner, he surprised me. He surprised me. For real, man. So I like Pittsburgh, man. It's just that's all it is. I just like Pittsburgh.
I'm also going with Pittsburgh because I don't even remember what Le'Veon Bell looks like. I think his number was 26. But Connor, man, that boy's something special. He overcame the odds. I know that he was diagnosed with cancer, and he overcome the odds like this to be in the NFL and is killing it right now. Definitely shout outs to him for that. But I think Pittsburgh is still going to be rolling. Defense has come along. You got T.J. Watt doing his thing down there. Of course, AB is going to be an AB. And then Juju Smith-Schuster. You never know what tight end's going to show up. Jesse James or McDonald, they both are good. So,
hey, TJ be looking like his brother from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So I'm going with Pittsburgh. Are they in Pittsburgh?
Nope, they in Baltimore.
Okay.
But I still like Pittsburgh. I still, pick them because it's just Baltimore. They're just so inconsistent, and they've been inconsistent the last two games. I don't see it getting it right. They're going to force Flacco to throw at least 40 to 50 times because the running game is not doing well. So, yeah, we all going with Pittsburgh there. This should have been a no-brainer, but you just never know with this game. The Chicago Bears versus the Buffalo Bills. I am taking the Bears. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Derek Anderson is not the answer. Funny thing I can say about the Bills.
He's not playing this week.
Their defense, but their defense kept them in the game Monday night.
Yeah.
Kept them in the game, and the offense could not do nothing. Even when you got the other guy back there, Nate Peterman. He's just as trash as Derek Anderson. No damn difference. So I'm taking the Bears here. And it's going to be in Buffalo, but I'm still taking the Bears here. Trubisky's going to go off.
I'm taking the Bears with no explanation. I don't need no explanation. Everybody that watched this, y'all know why I'm taking the Bears. I don't need no explanation about that. They going to put a hurting on that boy.
I really don't think nobody needs explanation with this one. I think across the board. I don't even got to say who I'm picking. You already know.
Yeah, I already wrote it down.
Hey, tell you the truth, though. Did y'all peep what Buffalo did against New England? It was certain times when they had all three running backs on the field. Y'all peep that?
Yeah, they played the college football style.
Yeah.
Like a read option type of or a triple option type of thing.
Yeah. And then turn around. New Orleans, though, they had put all three quarterbacks on the field.
Yo, you're not going to talk about Taysom Hill.
When we get to that game, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about when we get to that game. But the next game that we got, now we got an NFC South matchup. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Carolina. Carolina's at home, so I'm picking the Panthers again. I understand that Fitzpatrick is back as the starter, but I'm sorry.
He never left.
Carolina just plays better when they're home. I just like the way their energy is when they play at home. Tampa Bay, they going through a quarterback crisis. They don't know who's going to be the starter this week or next week. Tampa Bay just look bad. They just look bad across the board. So I'm taking the Panthers here. This is a no-brainer for me.
I actually kind of disagree with you on that one. That's why I'm picking Tampa Bay with this one.
Uh-oh.
They ain't got a quarterback crisis.
Yes, they do.
They knew who they wanted to start, but they just wanted to try and win. He fucked up. He left. But one thing about Fitzpatrick is he throws to every single body on that team who know how to catch a ball.
That he does. Which
is understandable until he throws 4 picks in the first half and then what?
Hey, that's one game, man. But look how many picks Jameis Winston look what Jameis Winston threw with it. You know what I'm saying?
So that makes Fitzpatrick a better quarterback because Winston threw the same amount?
Nah, but he plays better.
He played okay. He plays better. You tell me another weapon outside of Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, and Brake, because they running backs can't do nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
if you can't run the football, you're not gonna really be effective.
I agree with that to a certain extent. I
don't even think a Tampa Bay Buccaneer running back has over 100 yards this season.
He
I don't
don't.
even think so.
He don't.
See?
He don't.
So y'all gonna put the ball in Fitzpatrick's hands until he throws at least 5 TDs again. Yeah, I'll call him Fitz Magic, but he's Fitzpatrick for right now.
That's why I'm going with my man Magic with the upset. That's my upset pick.
He's definitely not going undefeated now.
Oh man, I'm rolling with Carolina. Cam at home. DJ Moore's going off. You got McCaffrey, of course. You got Cam. The defense is there. Even though I know Fitzpatrick does target everybody, I give that point away. He does look at everybody. He's not just so one-sided to Mike Evans. Everybody gets the ball with Patrick's in the game. But I don't know. Tampa Bay just don't. That's what they're missing. They got the weapons to catch the ball. They're just missing that back.
They missing a defense. They missing a defense from the D-line to the linebackers to the corners to the safety. All phases of the defense, that's what they're missing. This is why Carolina is going to win this game. Because Carolina can play defense and Tampa Bay can't. Simple as that.
Keep the upset, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay by 3 by a field goal.
I don't see that, but
you heard it from me first, man.
I think everybody picked this game that's coming up because Cleveland made a lot of changes over this past week. Ty Haley gone, Hugh Jackson gone. Make Greg Williams the interim head coach. Greg Williams is a tough mother. He's a tough DC, but as a head coach, he's really gonna be tough on these players. But I'm still going with Kansas City. I don't care if they're in Cleveland. I don't care if they're in London. I don't care if they're in Mexico City. I don't care if they're in Africa. I'm taking KC. This goddamn pop filter.
I don't care if Jesus came back down and played with Cleveland for the day. It don't even matter to me. So I ain't got no explanation, right? I'm going with what y'all go for.
Look, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins. We all know.
We don't even have to explain ourselves in this game, man. KC across the board. That's what we taking it here.
Not even the Little League squad can help Cleveland.
They better go to the wing T.
Do some flea flicking, something.
Listen, let me come be the OC. You know what I'm saying? Let me come be the OC. But we got the AFC East matchup. We got the New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins in Miami.
I picked Miami. I'm still not sold on Donald this year at all. I'm not. Isaiah Correll had that one breakout game, 200-something yards. Knew he wasn't going to do it again. I don't know. They still need pieces with the Jets. Todd Bowles need to figure out something. I'm going with Miami and Osweiler. So I mean, they got Parker. They can figure out ways to win. Amendola's there, but I like Miami.
Yeah. And even though last week I said that I would never probably go with Brock, I'm actually going against Sam Darnold. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sold on Sam yet. Isaiah Crowell, he did the same thing last year. He had about 1 or 2 good games, and that was it. So you could lock him in for that. But I mean, you give Brock a chance, he will put up some numbers. I mean, last Thursday night, just the better team won. Deshaun Watson was on fire. You couldn't stop that. So,
yeah, because he did what he was supposed to do on offense, and then on top of that, you got to think about the line. The line really didn't block for him, but look what he did in the first half. Like, he got Drake involved early, and they was in the game. It was just the second half where it got blown out the damn field, honestly.
And I like to see another good game from Drake on this one too. You know, I can see him having a pretty decent game.
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all too. I'm taking the Miami Dolphins here. I think it was a coming out party for Devontae Parker, knowing he's been so injury prone, and they had high hopes for him, and he really put on, Thursday night. So I think with this Jets defense, I don't see them covering him like that. Amendola's on here. Then you got Gore and Drake sharing the carries. They need a tight end. That's what the Dolphins are missing. They missing a tight end. Brock Osweiler, he could be inconsistent at times, but Sam Darnold, I just can't go with you, brother.
Dan, I don't even know if the Jets got any healthy receivers.
For what I've known, they signed Rashard Matthews, but he didn't play last week. He's going to play this week. You got Jermaine Kearse over there. They released Terrell Pryor. Terrell Pryor's with the Bills now.
They ain't released him. He said, "I'm gonna leave. Y'all ain't got to release him. I'm gonna stay in Buffalo."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What about Anunwa?
Anunwa's still hurt. He's still hurt. And that's really hurting Sam Darnold because that was his favorite target.
Yeah.
That was his favorite target. So that's all across the board. We all picked the Dolphins there. And that's just what it is. That's what it is, y'all. So we got a NFC North game. We got the Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams coming off a loss. This game is in Minnesota. I'm still a believer in Kirk Cousins. He is actually second ranked in passing in this year so far behind Patrick Mahomes. Surprisingly, no, actually he's third. It's him, Drew Brees, Dennis Cousins. It's Mahomes, Drew Brees, then Cousins. He's third in passing this year. And Detroit defense is okay, but with the weapons of Thielen and Diggs and Rudolph, and hope Murray can keep it up while he's running the football, I'm taking the Vikings here. I do like the Lions. I love picking the Lions because they so underrated, but they remind me of the Baltimore Ravens a little bit. They're so inconsistent, but they play better at home. They just didn't play better at home last week, but they in Minnesota, so I think Minnesota got that advantage. So I'm taking the Vikings this week.
Yeah, me too. I go with Vikings too. Division game is going to be a tough game, but I mean, I don't know. I just like the Vikings, man. Like, they got weapons. And I love the fact that Murray is actually running. Murray is actually running good. I like that,
And that's why I think and the only thing that got Minnesota to lose on Sunday night was turnovers. And that one turnover, that interception for a pick six, I can't even blame that on Cousins because Diggs stopped running his route. And then P.J. Williams was just there to catch the football.
Yeah, but even the series before that, like, after a while, they started lighting Cousins up. Like, they started lighting him up after a while,
Yeah, because, like, he was under duress. So, like, majority of the game, he was under duress, and they should have kept going with Murray to take that duress off of Kirk Cousins. But they didn't run the ball like that much in the second half. So, the Saints just took it. Saints just took advantage of the turnovers that they had. That's how they ended up winning the game.
We'll also go with Minnesota. They got the hottest receiver right now in the NFL right now, Adam Thielen. Man.
Right.
That man, 6 games, he had over 100 yards receiving. I think Diggs' injury, I think he has a rib injury.
No, I'm actually looking at it right now. He's playing. He's going to play. He's playing hurt, but I'm looking at it right now. They say he's going to play.
But I still think he'll produce. And then you still got Rudolph. And then you got, Cousins. Cousins wasn't – I don't think Cousins was ever a bad QB. He just didn't have any weapons around him. But now that he has weapons around him, Kirk Cousins is always an elite quarterback to me. So I'm going to take Minnesota.
And then on top of that, even when he was with the Skins, like, he still put up some numbers with, like, mediocre receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Kirk Cousins, people keep saying that Kirk Cousins is not that elite of a quarterback. I think he is. I think he's in that elite status. It's just that with him,
Redskins wasn't it wasn't a team for him. Like where he at right now, like he needed a team like Minnesota, like he wasn't gonna shine with the Redskins no matter even if he would have stayed. He wasn't gonna shine with the Redskins.
The question with the Redskins, I think if they would have re-signed him, they wasn't going to go out in free agency and get weapons for him.
Nah.
That's the issue. That's why I don't think they re-signed him. I think they like the weapons that they did. But speaking of the Redskins, they play the Falcons this week. Redskins are at home.
So y'all want to hear?
I don't care.
Redskins saying you go first.
The Redskins is going to beat the Atlanta Falcons this week. I do not care. Matt Ryan does not play well on the road. Julio Jones is going to get his numbers, but he's not going to get in the end zone. Clinton Dix made me this Redskins team, they made me a believer this year. They made me a believer. I think they stay on the road. Alex Smith is playing well. I don't care for Atlanta's defense at all. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, they're going to put their numbers up, but they ain't going to score enough. They're not going to score enough. I think y'all got some dogs on that front line, on that offense, in that defensive line. Adrian Peterson, what he about to do to this defense? What he about to do to this defense right here? Listen, Adrian Peterson is back. He looked like he's in good form. He's not hurt. I'm taking the Redskins here. I'm sorry. I only picked the Falcons when they're home.
All right, well, I guess since I'm the Redskins fan, I could go next, right?
Go ahead.
No, let him go last.
So look, I'm taking Washington. DJ Swanger, he's a dog back there. Kerrigan's still a beast on that defense. Alex Smith, look, you getting AP. He's finally somewhere where he can get some carries, and they're utilizing him the way he should. Getting Jordan Reed involved, and then adding Clinton Dix. Yeah. So
Clinton Dix and Josh Norman on the other side. That's gonna be ridiculous.
Yes. So a big come up for Washington's D. So that's why it's not Kirk Cousins. Matt Ryan's in trouble. It's a shame that it was a week 9 and Julio has not found the end zone.
I don't think he's going to find an end zone this week either.
Julio gonna get his numbers because he always does. Yeah, I don't know why he's not in it. Hasn't been in the end zone. It's ridiculous. It's week 9. He has not one touchdown. So Washington is winning this game.
So I guess now I could go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Go, brother.
I went the other way.
What?
I went the other way. I went Atlanta. This shit too good to be true right here. I went with Atlanta, man. Like, the whole Clinton Dix thing and all of that. Don't get me wrong. Defense been doing all right. But if you look at to be honest, Dallas had the power to beat us. The Giants, they actually could have beat us. They just got a bum-ass quarterback. But the Giants actually could have beat us, Carolina, they actually could have. These are games that was very, very close because of the fact that we cannot score in the second half. What we did last week, that's like the first time we did that all year, scoring in the second half, against a team like Atlanta, who doesn't have really too much of a run game, but they're going to keep throwing. They're going to keep throwing. And I think that secondary is going to get tired. I just don't feel like playing conservative don't work with certain teams. And I think right now this is going to be the weekend where it's not going to work.
I think with this, they're going to rely heavily on Adrian Peterson this week because Atlanta is just. I think from what I looked at earlier today, Atlanta is ranked 30th in rush.
Yeah.
Oh, at least they're not last, but they all damn near close.
They 30th in rushing and 27 against the pass. That is my main reason why I picked the Redskins. Because all you got to do is throw underneath on them. They play a cover two too many times, or they play so far back in a cover three where you could dip and dump all day. You got even with Jordan Reed, like there's so many ways to beat Atlanta. Atlanta is just a high power offense with a zero defense, and Julio Jones ain't getting in the red zone. If only person I probably see getting in the red zone is Sanu or Ridley. That's the only people I see getting in the red zone. Matt Ryan is not a running quarterback, so those dogs up front could get to Matt Ryan quicker than he could throw the football. Is going to be problems. This is in Washington. Washington plays better at home. They play better at home.
That is true.
And I think that from them playing last week against I don't understand against the Giants, but they showed that you can get Adrian Peterson the ball at least 20 times. That's what Atlanta can do. You can't give Tevin Coleman 20 carries. He's going to run out. He's not no RB1.
He's no Freeman.
He's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just think the Redskins are a better football team than Atlanta right now.
At the same time, I feel like with this game right here, because for real, they're going to run AP to the point where he actually really does get hurt. Even last week, you've seen it. When he broke, he was limping the whole time. And
why is that? Because Chris Thompson not healthy.
Hmm?
That's what's hurting.
To be honest, I don't think we have any running backs because I don't think Capri Bibbs is healthy. P. Ryan trash, and he ain't playing for the year, you know? So, like, all we really got is AP to run. And I feel like if the Falcons find a way to eliminate that run game, that conservative play is not going to go with them. Because then it's going to leave it up to it being a shootout game with Matt Ryan in it.
Even if it's a shootout game, I'm still picking Alex Smith. I love Matt Ryan, but I feel like Alex Smith, he's playing the right kind of football right now. And I understand that Atlanta's coming off a bye. But if you look at Atlanta's record on the road, and when it starts to get cold, which it will be probably cold this weekend, they ain't going to like that. They don't play good in the cold. They don't play great in the cold. So you taking the Falcons, me and the kids taking the Redskins here. So let's just get to the next game. We got the Houston Texans going into Denver to play the Denver Broncos. This is going to be a pretty interesting game because Demaryius Thomas just got traded. Then go back to Denver.
I had trouble with this pick back and forth.
I like Denver in this game, but what I saw from Watson on Thursday night, if I like Houston in this game because of the weapons that he have. And I understand Chubb and Von Miller, they still give up too many rushing yards. Too many. No matter, I understand they are pass rushers, but when it comes to that running game, Lamar Miller is going to be the key in this game. If they get Lamar Miller going and they do the play action off him to Demaryius Thomas or Hopkins, and then Kiki Kuti or whatever his name is.
Cutie,
whatever his new Kuta Matata, I don't care. But I mean, if he gets involved as well, I still like Houston in this game. Just off of defense, Texans have a better defense than Denver, in my personal opinion. If that defense starts to get rolling against a Case Keenum that's been very ineffective, I like the Texans taking this. And Demaryius Thomas is going to show why you should not have traded him after 9 years. Big game from Demaryius Thomas this week. I'm taking the Texans.
Pretty much said everything I was about to say. Pretty much. It's like nothing else to explain it with that, man. Like he's gonna make it a point just to shit on him. If Deshaun Watson gonna make a point to give him the ball just so he can shit on him. For real. on top of that, you still got my man Hopkins.
That's making one-handed catches and having the ball up against his thigh.
Yeah.
And that catch didn't even count. It is still a highlight.
Houston got the better quarterback. They got the better receiving core. They got, I want to say the better running back, but I think they both mediocre running backs. But I would bank on Lamar Miller before I bank on Lindsey. You know.
That is going to be the battle of the running backs in this game. It's just like I want to pick Denver, but it's just something about Denver that throws me off.
Yeah. It just seems like Denver just got Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, like
where
the rest of the receivers at? Like, come on.
The rest of them is like a whole bunch of young boys. Like, I know you ain't like you ain't gonna put your money on. What's my man name? Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
Like, I know they ain't gonna put. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, and then like Deshaun Watson, once he gets in his zone, he's a hard QB to stop. And I think last week probably did it for him. I hope if we see the same thing this week, he back in his zone.
Right. That offensive line has to block for him with Chubb and Von Miller coming off the edge.
Yeah. And then, like, even last week, it's funny because Will Fuller had a hell of a game and got hurt after he gave us the fantasy points. He got hurt after the fact. I said, shoot, but hey, I ain't mad at you, baby.
Right. Yo, that's going to be a hell of a trio next year. Demarius, Fuller, and Hopkins.
Yeah.
They tried to keep Demarius, which I think Houston should. That's another target for Watson and give him options. Like, I don't know what was up with Denver not wanting to throw the ball to Thomas. Like, he's a veteran receiver. He got hands. Why not utilize him? It's all right. Houston's game. Denver's lost. Taking Houston.
I guess you learned your lesson from last week to not to pick Denver, right?
Look, man, Denver 10 points. They could have pulled it off.
They could have, but Kansas City was just too much. It was just too much. This game was really difficult for me to pick.
I already know what game you about to say.
Well, do the honors. Let me see if you know. Do the honors then. Let me see if you know.
Hold on. Let me see.
Are we into the Rams and the Saints game now?
Nope.
Nah, it was the Chargers and Seattle.
Yeah.
So we got the LA Chargers versus Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. I like the way Seattle's been playing. I like the way they've been playing. But I love how the Chargers been playing as well. Phillip Rivers is the better quarterback than Russell Wilson.
You being a Raiders fan going with the Chargers?
It's sick to my stomach, but I just can't deny how good that they've been playing. I think the Seattle defense is overrated the way they've been talking about it. I do like the running game for Seattle with Carson and Mike Davis, but Melvin Gordon is the second best running back in this league to Todd Gurley.
Yes.
Period. And I got him in my fantasy. That's why I am 7-1 in Trevor's league. Ha! 7-1, baby. I'm not even 7-1 in my own league. That's crazy. But Melvin Gordon is my guy. I can't go against Phillip Rivers. I can't go against Keenan Allen. I understand what the Seahawks released Brandon Marshall, Doug Baldwin. Where are you? I don't know what else to say, but I am taking the Chargers here.
I'm with you on that one. And there's something else that I hope they talking about it, and I hope I get to see it this Sunday.
What?
Joey Bosa suiting up.
Who?
Joey Bosa probably going to suit up. Yeah, they talking about it. And I'm actually reading right now, and they say that he could make his debut on this game. And I'm really curious to see this boy play. Like, for real. I want to see this man play. You know. But all in all, man, like, I don't know. It's the same. I like the Chargers. I
guess only one going Seahawks.
Like, I ain't too big on Seattle, man. Like, because, I mean, if you leave it up to the run game, we know who got the better run game. You know? And then for real, if you leave it up to the passing game, you know who really got the better
passing game, right? Right.
So like that's why I'm going with the Chargers, man. I'm not big on Seattle.
Guess I'm the only oddball.
You only lone wolf that's going with the Seahawks.
Yeah, lone wolf going with the Seahawks in the 12th man.
Funny because according to Pro Pick'em, they have Seattle winning by 69%.
Yeah.
I don't see why they picked that. 69%? I don't know. I'm still going with the Chargers here. Chargers is going to be that second team out of the AFC West that's going to make the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now. Now we can get to the game. The Los Angeles Rams versus the New Orleans Saints.
Can I please start this off?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said it last week, and I'm going to say it this week. Them boys are not ready to lose yet.
So you're taking the Rams?
Yep. Now, last week, I understand what I said about Drew Brees and the Saints. He finds a way to, to overcome certain situations like this right here. However, last week, Drew Brees ain't really do too much of nothing last week. He played very conservative. You can't do that with the Rams. You can't do that. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You better learn how to air it out. For real, you better take advantage of that mediocre secondary because they got a defensive line, but they secondary ain't built like that. Keep it funky. Rams secondary is not, so he better take advantage of that. Because if he don't, he gonna get robbed. He gonna get robbed, man. Ty Gurley. What he going for? How many touchdowns he going for this year? What he at 15 right now? Is he at 15? Something like that.
You tell me. You talking over there. You tell me.
Ty Gurley, 3 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, 1 touchdown. Saints. I give Michael Thomas 80-some yards.
You want to go, McKee?
Truly so hard for me. It was. I'm sitting here weighing options, and I'm just like, what? Breeze is going to take them out this week. That game last week between them and Green Bay, if like I said, if it wasn't for that fumble, Aaron Rodgers would have came back and would have had them. They're not invincible. They're taking their first L this week, courtesy of Drew Brees and the Saints.
I'm going to tell you why the Rams will get their loss this week. One, understand Ty Gurley. But when you put the ball in Goff hands and Cameron Jordan's coming around that corner, he's not going to be able to get the ball out. Cameron Jordan is playing the best of his career right now. Number two, they in New Orleans. They not in LA. That makes it even harder for the Rams. That nation is going to be a fact.
Rams had a hell of a trade too. Rams had a hell of a trade pick too.
Yeah, but Dante Fowler,
he has been doing
good. He's okay. He's not that great of a pass rusher. He's okay. Dante Fowler's all right. He did okay in Jacksonville, but he's not somebody we need to focus on. The Packers exposed this defense, and the Packers defense was trash this year, exposed this offense. If you let old-ass Clay Matthews get to you, what makes you think Cameron Jordan can't get to you? I love what the Rams are doing, but they're not going 16-0. They will not go 16-0. They will lose this Sunday. Drew Brees at home, you take your Jared Goff over Drew Brees at home.
I am the same way I took Matt Ryan over Alex Smith at home, and the same way I took Fitzmagic over Cam
And
Newton.
all them names you just named, Drew Brees is better than all of them.
I'm telling you,
Drew Brees is better than Alex Smith. Drew Brees is better than Fitzmagic. Drew Brees is better than Matt Ryan. Do we got to say anything else there?
But all around, the Rams is better than the Saints.
Okay, this is my thing. Kamara and Ingram. You got to stop 2 running backs. 2.
Kamara ain't did nothing since Ingram came back.
Put Ingram in the slot. What slot corner on the Rams can cover Kamara right now? You tell me.
Not to leave.
Let me ask you a question. Name any team in the league that would stop Todd Gurley from doing what he do.
Todd Gurley's going to get his numbers. He's going to get his numbers, but if they force Goff to throw the football, the Rams are going to lose this game.
He got too many reps. He got
Cooper Kupp playing this week?
Yeah. Cooper Kupp back this week. Robert Woods, and you got Brandon Cooks.
Which is understandable, but Brandon Cooks, depending on him, it's week to week with him if he goes off.
I mean, because he's a deep threat. That's all he is.
Yeah. That's all he is a deep threat. But my thing is this. Michael Thomas is that guy. And Marcus Peters can't cover shit. And we know this.
I ain't saying it's going to be
a high-scoring game. But if you give that ball to Drew Brees with 2 minutes left in the fourth, bye-bye Rams.
I bet you the Rams.
Put them up in field goal range. Let's express it.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Todd Gurley going to do the same thing he did last week. He going to mess Vegas up. He said, forget the line.
He's going to mess Vegas up with a loss. He's going to mess Vegas up with a loss. I love what the Rams is doing, but I like what the Saints offense is just better. The Saints offense is just better. Drew Brees can make anybody great. Jared Goff can't make anybody great.
The boy young. He's still young. He's still trying to make himself great.
Listen, he should be great enough because he's about to be 8-1, okay? 8-1 this week. Saints all day. Who that?
Oh, shit. Random. Alvin Kamara misses practice today.
That doesn't mean he's going to play. Stop it. Stop it. Don't make me go to my Stephen A. impersonation. Stop it.
Michael Thomas dealing with a shoulder injury. Meredith dealing with a knee.
So? That's like Dominic Sue dealing with a toe injury. Please.
Kamara got the flu.
Jared Goff got HIV. The fuck? I'm just saying, like, come on, man. I can do this all day. But we got 2 more games, y'all. 2 more games. And we got the Sunday night games. It's another game I want to talk about. Sunday night, those Green Bay Packers go into New England to play the Patriots. 12 versus 12. Last time they played was on Monday Night Football. How many years ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah. I know they record against each other is 2-2.
Yeah, they really haven't played each other in their careers.
Yeah. I
just can't go. I love Aaron Rodgers, but I just can't go away from Tom Brady at home.
Exactly.
Damn Foxborough.
There's something about that goddamn Foxborough that I just cannot go against. Aaron Rodgers, understand you would have had your chance last week, but you don't have no chance this week. Vince McMahon would say, no chance. No chance in hell. I'm taking the Patriots here.
As much as I like the bad man that Aaron Rodgers he can't get past the GOAT. I can't count out Brady. I can't. He got Gronk. He's gonna have Edelman. He still has James White. I know there's no Sony Michel. Got Barner back there that can catch out the backfield. They got Hogan. I can't count Brady out. Don't get Brady the 9-yard line. He might take it in himself. So I'm gonna go with New England.
I can't count Brady out, man. It's just I can't do it, man. You at their home, that means they getting away with all they cheating strategies.
Mhm.
Getting away with all they cheating strategies at home, man. I'm not gonna do it, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I think that's a clean sweep for us right there.
Mm. We all taking the Patriots here. All right. So we got the final game Monday night. We got the Tennessee Titans going into
This game.
Dallas versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm taking Dallas. I don't see. I love Mariota. I like what they do over there in Tennessee. It's just not enough. I think this is going to be the coming out party for Amari Cooper after being, getting traded and having a bye week, getting under that system. Amari Cooper is going to look weird to see you in that blue and silver. It should be silver and black, but it is what it is. It's going to look weird with a star instead of a Raider thing on the helmet. It's going to look weird. It's going to look weird as hell, but I'm taking Dallas here. I think Zeke is going to run all over this defense. Dak's going to do what he do. It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shootout, not too much, but it's going to be a close game. I'm taking Dallas here. I don't see nothing in Tennessee on why they will win this game at all.
I feel like if Dallas is, if they on point, they actually have the power to shut them boys out. Because Dallas does have a good defense this year. Like they have a good defense, and I think that move with Amari Cooper, I think that's what Dak really wanted. He wanted a number one receiver that he could look towards, at least give a distraction, And just like you said, I mean, I think Zeke, is going to have a good game. I can't even remember the last time Zeke actually had a really decent game. Damn sure won against the Redskins.
It might have been a game before that.
Yeah, it might have been a game before that. Last time I can remember, though, was, I think, Detroit. For real. I think that was his best game this year. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not too big on the Titans' offense anyway, though. Not discrediting Mariota or whatever, I'm definitely not a Derrick Henry fan. I think he's an upset, but at the same time, you can't ask for too much more from a running back from Alabama.
Any running back from Alabama, the best one that came out of Alabama in the last couple of years was Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, Kenyon Drake came from Alabama as well. Kenyon Drake and T.J. Yeldon, so they're okay backs. They more of them backs that come out of the backfield. They're not like the power backs of like the Richardson and the Ingram and the Derrick Henrys of the world.
Just ask Richardson. Oh yeah, he's not in the league anymore. Can't ask him. But I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas. I think this is Zeke's breakout game. He'll have easy over 100 yards, probably a touchdown. Dak is definitely gonna love having Amari Cooper. Lay off. You still can throw it to Beasley. You still got Williams to throw it to. I think Rico gathers, but his main target is going to be Cooper, and I don't think Tennessee's going to stop that.
Well, there you have it, y'all. Week 9 picks are in the books. Shout out to Trevor. He could not be here today. Him and Sports Ruffians. He could not be here today, but he's going to send me his picks. Once he get a chance to send them over to me. Let's just have a great week 9. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think of our picks this week. Cause like I said, them Rams is gonna be off. They're gonna be off. I'm gonna start acting like Ultimate Warrior off this joint, but
they ain't ready to lose yet. But
I'm sitting here right now actually watching the Raiders and 49ers as we speak on NFL Mobile. But I'm about to get into watching this game. Hopefully we get this first game done. So it's the SpotLight Sports Talk. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel.
And hit us up.
Yes, hit us up. And definitely keep a lookout. Tonight I will be doing my Crown Jewel predictions of tomorrow's WWE Network event. I know Nakia is going to be out, so she's not going to be able to do it. So Dante, if you want to get on after the game, and or if would you be back by the time the game's over, Nikia, for Thursday night football?
Hey, I may not, but I'll let you know.
Let me know, or we can have you just like come in whenever. We could do a live post game of that. If you want to do the crown jewel predictions with me, Dante or Nikia, let me know. It's gonna be on some late night shit. Knowing me, I'm gonna be up. I don't go back to work to the 12th, so I got a little time on my hands. So if whenever y'all want to do it, just let me know and we be there. But it's the Spotlight Sports Talk, y'all. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we see y'all on next week's picks. And just keep out for more footage because we got a lot of stuff to talk about